Welcome in, Capricorn, to Don Williams Tarot. So happy to see you here. Thank you for viewing me today. This message is for Sun, Moon, and Rising placements in the sign of Capricorn. If you have those, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, not all messages may resonate. What I plan to do today is I'm going to do a 9-card spread for you, focusing on what is coming in for you for mid-June, moving forward. And it's going to be for as long as it resonates with you. What I've been finding with this, with these readings is that some of the signs have gotten a lot of major arcanas, and the major arcanas in tarot represent the heavy hitters, right? So those take us a bit longer for us to work through. So we'll see what your cards have to say. I'm going to lay them out. I'm going to take myself off screen while I do the reading so that we can concentrate on the cards themselves. At the end, I plan to bring myself back on screen, and then I'm going to pull 5 main themes for you from the Tea Leaf Fortune to finalize your reading. Okay. So here we go. Capricorn. Oh, and look at that. Love is coming in for our Capricorns. So with that in mind, if you are already in a committed relationship, just keep in mind that there may be something that's coming in that is going to activate or is going to enhance your relationship. It could be that you're celebrating today, which is Father's Day, which is when I'm actually recording this on June the 16th. But you've got some beautiful cards coming in. Now, so let me explain to you. This first column here is your immediate past, right? So these 3 cards here, your immediate past, these are your now time, now energies. And then this is your immediate future coming in. These are all major arcana cards. So, and this Justice card is another major arcana. So you have got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas in your spread. Now, what I also want to draw your attention to is this very center card. For me, when I do this reading, that very center card is the energy that is coming up for you that is the most powerful. It is the strongest energy that you're working through right now at this time. And the 2 of Cups is my soulmate card. So for those of you who are single, it feels as though love is in the air. Love is coming towards you. I do feel that blessings are coming because of that. And then the last thing is I want you to recognize that all the cards lead to Rome. And this is Rome right here in the center. Okay. So all roads lead to Rome, which is your Rome, Capricorn. And love is coming in. And we'll get to that in just a minute. So we're going to start with this first column. But first, I'm going to take myself off screen. We are going to look at your cards more closely, and you can see them a little bit better in this view. Okay, so your first card is the Queen of Wands. For me, the Queen of Wands is the badass queen. This queen doesn't take any crap from anybody. She's very solid within herself. She is very sure-footed. She has a lot of creativity, passion, motivation. She's highly intuitive. She goes through life beating to her own drum, but she's very uplifting. She's very happy. She's very motivated. She takes a lot of action because a wand's energy is all about progression, fast-moving energy. She knows how to manifest what she wants. She keeps her eye on the sunflower. For her, the sunflower always follows the sun. So she's looking for that sun bathing on her, bringing her happiness, joy, renewal. Now, she also has this cat here. Back in the day when tarot was first created, black cats were considered a very bad omen. However, this queen could give 2 craps about that. She really absolutely loves this cat, and this cat is very comfortable in her presence. The thing about cats, though, is cats are healers. They are meant to be our healers. They help us, believe it or not. When they if you've ever had a cat in your life, you recognize and see, they see things we don't see on a completely different level because they have a wider ability of vision than we do as humans, right? Anyway, so this is a very positive card for you. I do feel as though some of you may be feeling as though you may have been left out in the cold on some area of your life. Now, typically with the pentacles here, fives are all about changes coming in. As you can see, they're walking in the snow. This guy's pretty beat up, like he looks like he is suffering. And this older woman here who's all wrapped up in this blanket, they're just looking for safety and comfort. Now, the thing about this five is typically when this comes up, it could be a situation where you might have been trying to go for some type of a promotion or a job change and it has passed you by. And if that is your situation, just recognize and realize that it's passed you by because something better is coming for you. Okay. Those things that pass you by are not meant for you, even though it might sting your heart, it might make you feel bad, for a day or 5 days or a week or whatever it may be for you. But also recognize that even though it may have looked like a perfect opportunity for you, there was a reason why it didn't happen. And just know within your heart that better things are coming. You also have the Five of Wands. So again, another five energy, which is about changes. Now, this is my conflict, right? This is my conflict and my competition card. So if it feels as though you have lost out on a job opportunity, there was strong competition for you. The other thing is it may be a situation where you may need a little bit more training in the area that you have wished to move towards. So if that's the case, then that's what this card would represent for you. However, this card is also my card of these people are not working together as a team. So this is a push for many of you. This is competition in terms of pushing you forward out of your comfort zones, making you excel, right? Making you put your best foot forward. And even though you may feel as though you're stumbling or that you don't know, because whenever we have that uncomfortable push, right? We always go, wait, I'm not ready. But what this card is saying is with a little bit of training, you're absolutely ready and you can go for the things that you want. Now, in your immediate energies, we have this Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is the new person coming in for some of you. This guy wears his heart on his sleeve. He's offering you his heart here. He's willing to whisk you off your feet. He's willing to wine and dine you. He's willing to, bring all of those things that are going to help enhance your life. Now, I look at this card as a card of an offer of love. But if that is a situation where you're already in a committed relationship, I feel as though something's coming in that's going to reignite that flame for you and your significant other. The other thing about this Knight is he is taking action. And even though he is walking slowly, because he is a passive Knight, meaning he is taking action, but he's taking his time while he does it. He does want to make sure that the things are all aligned and that you're reciprocal of his emotion, but he's willing to give you his heart. And then in the very center, okay, all things lead to Rome. This guy's coming in. And there is this potential for this beautiful love situation to come in for you. Now, for those of you, like I said, who may already be in a relationship, this could also represent partnerships for those of you who are building companies or building an organization or building something where you're going to need someone that is an equal to you, that is willing to put in the effort, the time, the energy in order to create success. Moving forward. As you can see, these two individuals are two very different people coming from different walks of life, and they're coming together with the guidance and the love above them, so that they can have a successful outcome in whatever that may be. Now, if it's a situation where you're not looking for love, You are not in a relationship with anyone. You're not building a business. You're not really looking for a partnership or a higher level relationship like that. What this can also represent is you really connecting with your higher self and making the distinction, bringing in that information, speaking and becoming a truther, speaking your truth, sharing your wisdom with others. Okay. And then we have the Justice card. Now, the Justice for me, it's a beautiful card. It does have the gold. Whenever you see gold on tarot, these are the better and angelic kind of energies, meaning that the energy from above is really supporting these cards, meaning that no matter what, they do represent positive outcomes for you. He does have a sword in his hand. It is straight up. He is about truth and integrity. He's also about balancing the scales. So this could represent a law situation. So some of you may be in some kind of a lawsuit, or it could be that you are getting married, because this is the, Justice card. So you might be going before the Justice of the Peace to get married. We do have all this love going on in this column. The Justice card is also that card of truth and being on the right path. So it feels as though that you're searching for truth. You're searching for that right action, that right answer. And it feels as though it's coming in very strongly. Now, this card is a major arcana. So I am also going to say, you want to be careful when you're driving. You want to be careful that you're not going too fast, because you don't want to draw the attention of the police, right? You don't want to have an interaction if you can avoid that. So just be mindful of your speed, be mindful of, locking up all of your stuff. So if you leave your car at the curb of your house, make sure you lock it so that things are not stolen and you don't have to file a report, right? Those types of things. Take very good care of you. Be mindful of your situations. Now, what's coming towards you? It feels as though many of you are starting a new journey, starting a new chapter. You are starting all over as the Fool. Now, the Fool is also the hero's journey. The sun is shining down on the Fool. He's got his trusty dog, which is all about loyalty and companionship, and unconditional love is also emitted from this card as well. So you also got the Two of Cups, which is your soulmate card, and it's going to make you feel as though you are on top of the world, that nothing is going to bring you down, that you're trusting in the universe, you're trusting that your higher self is going to take you to the best possible places. And the other thing is, this is really a belief in yourself. This is building your confidence. This is absolutely giving you this new vision and new outlook on life. It's a beautiful card. And then we have the sun. Now, you would think that the sun in this deck would be bright yellow as well. It is on other decks that I have. But the sun, of course, is all about renewal, nurturing, growth, healing. This is also my child card. So some of you may be feeling very joyful, feeling very young at heart, really playing with that childlike innocence within you, allowing yourself playtime to balance out your work-life balance. The other thing that this card always reminds me of, because he's got that white horse, is the purity, right? This is about purity, wisdom, courage, taking action, love, all coming in, compassion, all of those energies are here. The sun is your yes card. So if you've been asking for an answer to a question, to an issue, to something, your answer is yes. You are being told yes. Move forward. Take the risk. Go forward. Because you have all the tools in your toolbox. You are the expert. You are a master. You have all the tools. You've got the cup. You've got the pentacles. You've got the swords. You have got the wands. You are bringing in your higher energy from your higher knowledge All of the stuff that's coming from your higher self is grounded and manifesting here on earth, right? All of these beautiful, this beautiful garden here, he's got the lilies and he's got the roses. The roses are about wisdom and love and courage, taking action, but the lilies, again, are about purity of thought, purity of action. I really feel as though he's really bringing this in. He's bringing in his knowledge. He's bringing in all of those things that help him to advance. Now, this could also represent training of some kind. I feel as though when we're talking about training, it can be in your job space, but really, this is really training you more on your on your spiritual path as well. So it feels as though some things are coming in for you to consider. So maybe you're trying a new way of meditating. Maybe you're trying a new way of manifesting. Maybe you're starting journaling, whatever it may be. This is a beautiful card. And I feel as though everything is really aligning for you, Capricorn, that you're really moving forward, progressing. Now, this last column, as I said, is all major arcana. So I do feel as though you're going to be tapping into those three energies for a while, moving in through the end of June into July, and then we'll see what manifests for you when I do your July overall readings. But it looks really good, really positive, very uplifting, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. You're moving away from things that are no longer serving you. It just really feels as though you're really owning your sovereignty, which I commend you. Very good. All right, we're going to pull your last 5 main themes. If you have not already done so, please smash that like button. It really helps me, and I can't thank you enough. Okay, so casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Now, I did say that, right? It feels as though anything that is ending for you is because it's meant to be out of your life. You've already learned your lessons. Claw, be careful. Do not take risks. Now, I'm going to say that is only going to resonate with some of you. I really do feel that Spirit is telling you as you're progressing through the rest of this month, moving into July, that you are going to be taking some level of risks, right? Because that is the direction it feels as though you're going. And then you have this wreath, which is a sorrow over a loss. And we kind of talked about that a little bit. We have a dark man. Dealings or relationship with a dark man, with a man with dark complexion or hair. And we're going to pull a clarifier for that. And that's associated with a new home or a new attitude. So this guy might be bringing in some information for you, communication of some kind, or it could be maybe you're renting or leasing a new place, and that is the individual that you're working through. And then your last card is parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Ooh, so you might want to keep your secrets to yourself. Or if they do, how revealing is that of your friendship? If people who say they're your friends are willing to gossip about you behind your back, makes you wonder, doesn't it? And when you find out, then you're going to decide, what are you going to do about that specific friendship? Because that's totally uncool, right? Okay, Capricorn, overall, it looks amazing. I think the rest of your month is going to be fast moving. It's going a lot of progression. Love is coming in for you, connections with your higher self. You've got all the tools that you need in your toolbox. The sun is shining on you. You got your yes card. It's kind of like, wow, this has been a great, great reading for you. I can feel it coming out of me. So for my heart to your heart, should you decide to accept it, I send you a lot of love. I send you inner healing, a lot of peace, and a lot of joy. Until next time, take good care of you. Cheers.